11. Shu Fen comes across 2 deals for the body wash. Okay. Alright. She wants to buy. Now, the option, which option gives the better value for money? Now, I want to ask a question. What do you mean by better value for money? That is cheaper basically, correct? Now, let's look at option A. Can all of you look at option A? This one is 150 ml, 695. This one is all together, you must plus together, right? That is 795. Remember the next one? We got to change to the same amount, right? Then we can compare. Okay, now, of course, let me just repeat this. We can all change to 100 ml. Or we just change to one of them, can we, right? It's faster, okay? So I'm going to show you my working, okay? All of you look at my working. Alright? Can all of you look at example 11? Okay. Now, option A is 950 ml, 695, right? Now, option B, if I add the 2 together, do you agree that you'll get 1,200 ml?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Now, so I keep this one. I'm going to compare with this one. Okay. So let's look at option A. All of you get option A. 950 ml is 695, right? So 1,200 ml will be this over this times this. Correct? Okay. So I'll get 878. Yeah. This is 878. This is 795. So, which one is cheaper? Option 1. Option B. So, you will compare. Then you say option B gives the better value for money. Are we clear? Are we clear with this? Now, is it okay if I change everything to 950? Also can. Okay? Or I change both to 100. Is it okay? Also can. We just need to make sure that the comparison is consistent, that's all. Everybody clear with what I'm saying? Okay, so this is work example 11. Are you all clear? Okay, next. Alright, I'm going on to something called average rates and constant rates. Okay, but before that, let's take a look at this part here. I think you have come across BMI before, right? Body mass index, right? Okay. Now, BMI is actually calculated with mass divided by the square of the height, right? That means you take the height square. Usually, the units is what? Kilogram per what? Meter square. But people find it very troublesome, so they just use a BMI index. Understand? For example, if I have 26.5, that means it's 26.5 kilogram per meter square, but usually we don't use the units. They'll just give you the number. So it's an index. Understand? A lot of things are based on index nowadays. Okay? So just for information. Now, then there's something that I need to clarify with you. What do you mean by average rate and constant rate? Okay? Can you look at the next page, the activity there? I'm going to explain to you. I want to talk about constant rate first. What is constant rate? Now, all of you look at this statement. If the hourly wage for working in a cafe is $8, we will earn $16 if you work for 2 hours, right? Can you see this is constant? $8 per hour. It doesn't change. So this is called constant rate. Understand? Okay, now, what is an average rate? Can you look at this example? You know your house? Okay? How many pulse beat? How many beat per minute? How many beat per minute? How many beat per minute? Do you think that per minute it will be the same? No. So if I have 3 readings, I will add together and divide by 3, right? Then I will get the average rate, right? Correct? Then it will be more representative. Do you understand? It will be more representative. Understand? is like $6 per hour. It never change one. It's always $6 per hour. Understand? So this is the difference. Are you all okay? Are you all okay? Now, for example, heartbeat usually 70 something, 80, right? For example, this person 80 beats per minute. Then next one 78 beats per minute. It can differ, right? Then maybe this one very excited, so become 84 beats per minute. So you just add up the 3 and divide by 3, right? Okay, that will give you the average rate. Are you clear? Can or cannot? So this is the difference between average and constant. Constant don't change one. Understand? Okay. Now then I want to ask you, how many words someone type per minute? Is it a constant rate or an average rate? It should be average. Because it's not consistent one. Alright, it can differ by 1 or 2 words. Agree? Yes or no? Okay, so now you know the difference. Okay, good. Now I don't want people to talk when I'm teaching, okay? Can you sit properly and face the phone? Thank you. Alright. Now, are we clear now? Are we clear now? Now then I need to explain example 12. Can all of you look at example 12? Okay, I need to explain this. Then I need to say one more thing that's not in the book and it is tested in your maths. Understand that? Oh? Okay, now, all of you look at this particular question. I need everybody to pay attention. The shopping center charges a fixed amount per minute of parking. That means every minute they charge one amount. Okay? Raju pays $6 for parking his car in the shopping center for 2.5 hours. I'm talking there. Calculate how much he pays to park his car in the shopping center for 1 3/4 hours. Now, no need to change to minutes. So let me just show you the working. Okay, now can you see this one? 2.5 hours is $6. So 1 3/4 hour, can you see it's hour? So with this over this times this one. So what do I get? 420. So Raju will have to pay 420. Now I wrote this in red because I want to explain to you what is part thereof. Okay, some questions will give you in terms of part thereof. What do you mean by that? Now, some parking, listen to me please, this one is important. They will say, they will give in half-hour blocks. Maybe every half hour is $1. Understand? Now, if I park for 25 minutes, it's still $1. Understand? You don't calculate one. Understand what I'm talking about? Okay. What if I park for 1 hour, 20 minutes? You will have to pay $3 because this 20 minutes is counted as half an hour because it's a half an hour block. This is different from this, no? Do you understand? This one is proportional one, but the half hour block one is not the same. Can you see what I'm talking about? Okay, what if this guy, right? Oh, look up. He parked for 1 hour, 1 minute. Also $3. Understand? Whole thing, right? Whole thing out. You understand what I'm talking about? So this is what we mean by part thereof. Are you clear? So when we read questions, we have to understand the situation properly. Understand now? Is it proportional or is it part thereof? Understand? Can or cannot? Can, Okay, good. Then we move on to part B. Okay, all of you look at part B question. On another occasion, Raju drives from Singapore to Malaysia. His car requires 18 liters of petrol to travel a distance of 243 kilometers. How far on average can his car travel on 44 liters of petrol? Understand this question? I'm going to show you the answer. Very fast one. First one. 18 liter 243, right? So 44 liter will be this over this times this, right? So it's what? 594. Can you see what I'm talking about? Yes or no? Okay, good. Next question, part 2. What did they say? $140. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So we just flip around the rate will do. Is that understood? Can or cannot? Am I too fast? Okay, good. Now, next that I have will be on simple interest. Okay. Now, for simple interest, right? Okay. There are two kinds of interest basically in real life. One is called simple interest, one is called compound interest. Now, compound interest will not be done in Set 1. Compound interest will be done in Set 3. Okay, what do you mean? What's the difference between simple and compound? For example, I borrow a certain amount of money from this person. Let's say I borrow $10,000. So this $10,000 will not change for simple interest. Compound interest is different. Compound interest is not the same. Compound interest means, listen to me please, hello? Compound interest means I borrow 10,000. Then let's say they say 4%. Then the next year, right, they will take $10,000 plus the interest. Then that will be the amount you owe. Then after that, they will add again and add again and add again. That means the principal keep what? Increasing. Along by long loan sharp. They use compound interest, you understand? Don't so stupid, go and use simple interest. And how come people who borrow from Long, right, Along, cannot pay on time? Because it keeps rolling. And it can be daily. That means they charge the interest daily. I'll give you an example. Hello, listen. Let's say I only borrow $100 from Along. From Long. Okay, actually 100 no need to borrow. Just simplify things. And then this Along, right? Supposing I'm the Along. Excuse me, I'm the Along down here. I charge 20% per day. Okay, what is 20%? $20, right? So if I one day don't pay, right? I owe 120, right? Shh, listen. I'm a very bad Along, let me tell you. Please listen to me. Excuse me. If another day no pay, if they don't take this already, they take this. So it's 20% of this. No, 20% of this is not 140. Then you add up. Then it becomes 164, right? Then you add, that's why they cannot pay. Do you understand? So what's the moral of the story? Yes, do not borrow from Along. That's it. That's correct. Okay, and let me tell you, if I am the Along, right, I am very heartless one. I will not even give daily. I give per second. I don't want hourly. Too little also. I want per second. So this person confirm bankrupt by the end of the day. You understand? Okay? Alright, so this is called compound interest because it's very complex. So we are going to do simple interest. Okay, I want to make this down in your notebook. All of you take out your notebook. I want you to copy this thing down. Simple interest. Can you copy simple interest? This one. You just copy first. I'll explain to you what is it later. I is PRT over 100. You copy first, I'll tell you what is it later. All of you copy now. Don't waste my time. Because they're desperate, no money. I say copy. No, it's not a discussion on Along, right? It's a discussion on simple interest. Okay. I want you to copy this. to explain the first term there. P represents what? Principal, not Mr. Tan. Okay? Principal means the amount of money you put in the bank or the amount of money you borrow from the bank. That's called the main thing, the principal. Okay? R is what? Rate per annum. I think you heard of per annum before, right? Oh, per annum means per year. And there's a short form. Per annum can be put as PA. Per annum. What PA system? Come on. It can also be People's Association. Okay, but in maths, PA means per annum. Don't go and talk rubbish. Okay? Now, time must be time in what? Years. Because this is per year, so it must be in years. What does I represent? Interest. Now, actually, I give you so many formulas, right? Only one you need to remember. I is what? Interest is principal times rate times time over 100. This over 100 is already percent. So you just put in the number for rate, can already. No need percent. The percent is here. Do you understand? Okay. How do I get the rest? I show you. If you cannot remember, you just remember the rest. It's okay. I'm very easy to remember one. Can you see if I have PRT is always 100 I on top?
Yes.
The rest are all the other letters.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I want to do algebra, right? All of you look. I bring over this one becomes 100 times I. Correct? Yes or no? Now, if I want P, this one is times RT, right? Bring over become up. Divide by RT. So actually, you remember one can already. The rest can follow from there. But if you cannot, you just remember. That's it. Finish. Okay? Everybody can? Everybody understand? Okay. That means when we do this, right? The principal won't change. Right? It's always, let's say you borrow 100, it's always 100. They won't say until we bankrupt. Understand? Okay? Alright. Now, I think we have copied this already. Okay. Now, can we all look at example 13? All of you look at example 13. I'm going to show you, don't have to copy this now, but I'm going to show you the way I present my answers. It is different from the way that they put it. Alright? Actually, I don't understand why when I teacher is keep talking. I'm trying to do it simply for you understand? Okay? Now let's take a look at the first question. Example 13. All of you look up. All of you look up. Cheryl borrows $1,000 from a bank that charges simple interest at a rate of 4% per annum. Calculate the amount of interest she has to pay at the end of what? 3 years. Understand? Can you understand? Okay, now I show you the presentation. Very fast one. Now what I always do is this. Can you see part A? Oh, look up. Don't need to copy. I will put PRTI. I always put PRTI. She borrowed 1,000, right? The rate is 4%. What's the time? 3 hours. I don't know what. I don't know interest. So I is PRT over 100, right? We just substitute in. Then we get $120. The interest is just $120. Is that clear to everyone? Can you see what I'm talking about? So we just present like that. It's very clear. Okay, now let's look at the second part. All of you look at part B. And all of you look at part B. Actually, I really want to throw some of you out of the class. That will make my class easier. Can we read part B now? Or part 2? When we invest $4,000 in a savings scheme that pays simple interest at 2% per annum. Calculate the time taken for his savings to grow to 4,400. Now, he put in how much? So when you move to the back, see.
seat in the back.
Move to the back. Bring all your things there. All the things, plus writing materials, so that you will write. Okay. She invested 4,000 NT. Okay. Then this money become what? 4,400, right? How much extra? 400. That means the interest is 400, right? Can you see what I'm talking about here? What did they ask for?
Time taken.
Time taken. Okay. So, you look at my presentation, right? Part B. Can all of you look at part B? I make it a bit bigger. It's smaller. Yeah, okay. Now, do you agree interest is $400?
Yeah.
Okay, so PRTI. I is 400, but I don't know time. Correct? Time is 100 times interest over PT, right? Correct, huh? Okay. Time is 100I over, PR, right? Correct, huh? That's what I told you.
Yes.
I sub in, what do I get? 5 years. So, he got to put in 5 years, then the money will be $400 interest. Do you understand? Now, I want to show you that the way I present is always I write like that. Can you see? I always write like that. Then we will see which one we don't know, then we plug in the formula. Everybody clear? Can I? Okay, good. Now, next, we are going on to the next thing called hire purchase. I think this name you know, but you do not know that it's called hire purchase. Remember something called installment in real life? You pay installment. This is called hire purchase. You actually hire the item, but you haven't purchased it yet until you pay fully. But there are two things that you need to know. Something called cash price. Cash price will be the money that you give the person if you pay total, one whole shot. That's called cash price. Okay? Now, in hire purchase, there's one thing that you need to know. There's one thing called what? Down payment. Down payment is the same as deposit. Okay? Deposit. And I must tell you, hire purchase price, right, is always larger or higher than the cash price. Because we need to charge interest. Why do we need to charge interest now? Can you imagine someone buy the thing, right, for hire purchase? Then you cannot pay. Then the company will have to take back, right? So when they take back, can they still sell as first hand? No. So of course they're going to charge interest. Right? Do you understand what I'm talking about here? Yes or no, class? Okay, Alright, so hire purchase, you have down payment and you have interest. Now then we have also another term called what? Monthly installment. What do you mean by monthly installment? The amount you pay per month. Understand? Can, Okay, then we go on to the example of hire purchase. And I know why you're always looking over there, kids. My blog is here. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this particular question. Okay? Now, I want all to look carefully because I'm going to work it out. This one got is simple interest involved also. That's why just now I gave you the formula. Okay? Now, let's take a look. The washing machine is priced at $450. A man buys the washing machine on hire purchase with these terms. A down payment of 15%. Okay? And remaining to be paid in monthly installment over how many years? 2 years. At simple interest of 10 to 30% per annum. Calculate his monthly installment, that means 1 month pay how much? And the total amount the man pays for the washing machine if he used by hire purchase. Understand? Can or cannot? Now I write down the info here. down payment. Alright? 2 years and is 2/10 and 2/3% per annum, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you the working. All of you look at the board. Okay. Now all of you look carefully. Do you agree that down payment is 50% of 450?
Yes.
Okay. So it's 67.5, right?
Yes.
So what is left to be paid will be 450 minus this, right? So the interest is being charged on this that you haven't paid. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, you close your eyes, you can see it. Okay. You got bionic eyes. Okay, come look at the board. So the amount left will be this minus this, right? Maybe this amount. And you'll be charged at 10 and 2/3% for 2 years, right? Okay, all of you look up. Can you see the P is this, the R is this, the time is this is the interest that I don't know.
Yeah.
Correct? So interest will be PRT over 100 and capital is 81.60, right? Now, just now I haven't paid this now. Then this is the interest. The total I have to pay is how much? This plus this, right? Agree? Okay? So, total amount to be paid will be plus together. Now, monthly installment, I have to divide by 24. Why 24? Because 2 years now. 2 years is 24 months. Okay? Then money I said to put into 2 decimal places. Understand now? Understand now? Okay, part 2 is easier. It says the total amount the man pays for the washing machine. Okay. Total amount paid. You will be the down payment, right? Plus the total amount paid via installment, correct? So this will be the amount. Is that clear? Of course, they will have to pay more than the cash price. Can you see? They have to pay more than the cash price. Yes or no? Higher purchase price is always bigger than the cash price because of the interest. Is that understood? Yes or no here? Yes, Okay, good. Now, there are 3 more things that I need to do, and I want you to pay attention here, okay? It's very simple, it's just that you need to know how to complete it, that's all. Alright? Now, can we look at example 15? This is called money exchange. Okay? Money exchange. Okay. I'm going to show you here. The rates of exchange between the Australian dollar, Korean won, and Singapore dollar are this and this, right? Convert Australian, Korean to Singapore dollars, right? Given this to the nearest cent. Okay? Can you see this is only one exchange rate? Can you see it? Now look at part B. The rates of exchange between sterling pound and Japanese yen and Singapore dollar are this. 1 pound is Singapore dollar this. 100 yen is this. Understand? Convert Singapore this to sterling pound, this to Japanese yen. Giving your answers correct to the what? Nearest unit means nearest what? Whole number of the foreign currency. Are you clear? Okay? Can or cannot? Can. Now I'm going to show you now. Can all of you look at the board? This is important. First one. I will line up. I'll look at the board. Australian dollar one is Singapore dollar, this one, right? The question is here. Then Australian dollar 543 will be this over this times this, right? Remember? I line up. So I will get SGD 501 by default. Okay, nearest cent is 2 decimal. This. Now, Korean won 1000 is SGD like that. So Korean won 48,500 will be this over this times this, correct? So I get this one. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Okay. Now, then we look at part B, the sterling pound. It's the same, huh? It's exchange, huh? Okay, now, why do I want to write it this way? Because I want to put the Singapore dollar all here. Can you see I always line up? Okay, so I think this over this times this, I will get the pound. Understand? And its nearest whole number. Can you see I put the Singapore dollar here now? Can you see? And I want to find Japanese yen. So this over this times this. Understand? Can you see now? Cannot. Okay, this is simple when they give you only one exchange rate. Understand? Only one exchange rate. Now, in real life, it's not like that. And it came up in the exam before. I want to tell this. There's a buying rate and a selling rate. Okay, what do you mean by that? For example, the buying can be this. The selling will be higher. Understand what I'm talking about? Higher amount. Because the bank need to earn money. Okay, now what is buying and selling? For example, this one they give you star, this one they give you triangle. Understand? They give you the amount. Okay? Now, I give you a scenario. Let's say you want to go to Australia. You go to the money changer, right? Or you go to the bank. I give Singapore dollar to them, right? I am buying Australian dollar, right? Correct? What is the bank doing? Selling. Not taking your money lah. Of course taking your money lah. Okay, repeat ah. I want to go to Australia. I got Singapore dollar. I want to change to Australian dollar. I go to the bank. I'm buying Australian dollar, right? What's the bank doing? Selling. This rate is the bank, not you. Understand? So we got to see the selling rate. Understand? Okay. Let's say you go Australia, pay, you come back. You got Australian dollar. You go to the bank. What are you doing? You're selling the Australian dollar, right? What's the bank doing? Buying. So you got to look at the buying rate. Understand? This buying and selling is from the perspective of the bank or the money changer, not you. Do you understand? Because when you buy, they sell. When you sell, they buy. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Can? Okay, give you another scenario. All wake up. I know it's late already. All wake up. If I, okay, want to go to Japan, I take my money, Singapore money, go to the money changer. What am I doing? Buying Japanese yen. What is the money changer doing? Selling. I must look at this rate. Understand? Okay, I come back from Japan. I got a lot of yen. I go to the money changer. What am I doing? Selling. What's the money changer doing? Buying. You got to look at this rate. Is that clear? Sometimes they do test you on this. They don't just give you one rate, there will be two rates. So you must know which one to choose. Is that understood? Is that understood? Okay, go. Alright. So that's for this part here. Okay. And for example 16, this is on income tax. And I have to go through in detail. This will be the last one. Okay, this will be the last one. Okay. I need to explain a few terms here. Nowadays, income tax is very fast. The IRAS will just calculate and tell you how much to pay. You don't have to calculate, but I want to show you how they calculate. Understand? Okay? Now, look at this, Mr. Albert. In 2023, Albert earned a gross annual income child. Central Provident Fund, CPF, also deducted. What's this? Donation. If you donate to charitable organization, it's also deducted. Understand? After you deduct everything, right? Minus, this is called the reliefs that you can claim. Then will become the what? No, the chargeable income. This is the gross income. Chargeable income then will be taxed. Understand? After all the reliefs are being deducted. Yes, I will tell you how to do the tax. Chargeable income is not tax. I haven't taxed yet. This is the amount that I got to tax. Understand? Okay. Now, all look up here. All look up here. I'm going to show you this because this is important. Don't want to listen also never mind. Then if you fail, then don't come and tell me. Okay? Now, given that Albert has what? A wife. And how many children? 3. Calculate his chargeable income. You must know first what is chargeable income first. Okay. This person earns this amount here, right? He must deduct his own. All the expenses. Actually quite cruel lah. You only spend $1,000 a year. A bit cruel, but never mind lah. Got wife or not? Got wife. How much? Can you see the wife spend more than him? Okay. Now, how many children? How many children? 3. So I must take 4,000 times 3, right? Agree or not? Now, sometimes you know I also got parents relief. Let's say the parents not working already, also can deduct. Can you all deduct this for me and tell me what's left? All of you deduct for me and tell me what's left. Okay, so I still must deduct. Okay, deduct. Okay? 5 1 what? 260, is this correct? 5 1 260. Are we okay here? 5 1 260. Okay, so what am I finding? And all of you look here. The chargeable income is 51260. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? We don't tax on the gross income. We tax on the chargeable income. Okay, now then I want to turn to the. No, that's why we don't tax because you need to have all these expenses. They let you claim first lah. They let you claim. Walao. Claim, not play. They let you claim first, understand? Okay, now can you turn to the next page? Now, this table will be given in the exam. And you must know where to select. Okay, I will tell you what it is, okay? It's actually very simple. Alright? Now, this is the chargeable income. Okay, all of you look at about this. I teach you which one to choose. Can you see I got to choose this one because this is not highlighted. Because it's 51,000, it's more than 40,000, but it's less than 50,000. Can you see? On the first. Okay, so on the first one, 40,000. The tax payable is what? 550. Okay. On the next. Now, if 40,000 is already being taxed already, I only left what? 11,000, right? Wait, I'll teach you what do you want? Go. Do you remainder. Can you type in for me how much? Yes? Yeah. What's this? 78.20. So, tax to pay will be 550 plus. Answer? What? 1338. 120, not 12, 120. Are we clear now? But we must know what column or what row to choose. Okay. This is one thing that I want to show you. Okay, all of you come. Can you look at this title? What is this? Chargeable income, right? Chargeable income. Okay. I want to give you a scenario. Let's say I deduct everything already. Okay. If my chargeable income is 15,000, it falls in here, right?
Yes.
So I don't need to pay now.
Also good, huh?
You understand? Understand? No tax, huh? Okay. Because I want to show you which one I can choose from. Yeah? Yes, you don't need to pay. Okay, now, if you don't interrupt me first, later you will understand later. Okay? Now, what if this person, the chargeable income is 25,000 per son? That means first 20,000. The tax is 0, right? How much left? This one. 5,000, right? Understand now? What's the percent? 2%. Yes, 2% of 5,000. How much is this? 2% of 5,000. Don't know. 100. Okay. So tax to pay will just be 100, right? Can see what I'm talking about. You must know which one to choose. Okay, let me give you another example. What if my chargeable income is 90,000? Where to choose? You tell me.
You choose below.
11.5.
Okay, wait. Don't say that. Let me wait. Which one? I will choose 4, right? I will choose 4. You cannot choose 5. You choose 4. That means on the first 80,000, what's the tax? 0. 331. Yes. 3350. Then on the next, how much already? 10,000 left, right? How many percent? 11.5. So if 11.5% times
Good question.
the remainder. Understand? Understand? Okay, how much is this? Can you keep for me? 1150. So tax payable will be 3350 plus 1150. You get the answer. So that means
Isn't it 11500?
you know why you don't write? You don't write. You will get in trouble because you cannot see properly whether you've done it correctly.
11500. That's another
Huh?
zero. That's another zero.
Wait, I check. Double cancel. Double cancel 1150. 11.5, not 115.
Oh, 11.5.
Oh, 115 already, no? Oh, you tax more than the thing you are allowed. Correct. Then must tell the RMS cannot like that, too much. You understand what I'm talking about? So, can you see how I choose now? Yes? Yeah. So, do you understand now? Do you understand now? Now, just now telling us, can I go back this? My answer to you is no. Because like that, then you can see. You understand? Okay. 2.1 times 20,000. It's always like that one. That's why I must choose the correct column or correct row. Okay, Tyler, what do I choose for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? 5. Okay. This one, right? I will pay how much? 7950. What's left? Don't tell me 2K, 1K. I don't know what is it. 2,000. So for the 2,000, how many percent must I charge? Tyler? 50%. Then you calculate. Are we clear now? Are we very clear now? Because you know why? This one, when it is in Sec 4, right, it will come out. And then you have to know. You cannot say your Sec 1 teacher never teach you. You understand? Okay? Alright, now. I know time is running out. Okay? Now, I will not collect your exercise 9A first. I will collect it on Monday. And after I go through that 3 questions, okay? But I must give you your homework for 9B. Understand? 9B, okay?
I got no
listen to me. Shh. For exercise 9B, right? Wait. I'm talking to you. Okay? I will not give you any notebook homework. All will be on foolscap paper. And you're going to do it by Monday because tomorrow is a holiday. I mean, tomorrow is a cross country, not holiday.